We recently dined at Pym's Test Kitchen and we're keen to tell you all about it. Hi everyone, it's Adam from Disney. Hannah and I recently dined at Pym's and we loved it. We have a ton to tell you, so let's get started. Situated in the Walt Disney Studios Park, Pym Test Kitchen is the table service restaurant in Avengers Campus. So let's talk theming. The backstory is this is the former lab of Dr. Hank Pym, the famous inventor of the Pym particles. Ant-Man and Hank's daughter have repurposed Dr. Pym's lab, turning it into a state-of-the-art food science research kitchen. As you enter the building, you walk through the quantum tunnel, which looks pretty cool, and straight ahead you'll see the Pym particles in action, enlarging and shrinking items that go into it. The overall vibe of this restaurant is really modern, quite clinical, just what you'd expect from a test kitchen. The lighting is great and the overall style looks fantastic. It's really modern, bright and clean, and really in keeping with the wider land. All around the restaurant there are pictures of Ant-Man and the Wasp dealing with the results of their work and tests with Pym particles. The theming continues on the tables with the menus served on clipboards, the menus and the napkins on graph paper, the salt, pepper, oil and balsamic in little test tubes, and even the wine is served in chemistry flasks. The food is also highly themed, so the Pym particles are used to enlarge or shrink items, and this includes the food. So you're going to see things like giant croutons in the salads, huge and tiny burgers, pretzels, giant Oreo desserts, as well as tiny snacks and desserts. Next up we'll cover the menu. Pym is a fixed price, all you care to enjoy buffet at €45 for an adult and €25 for a child between 3 and 11. We think this is great value, as the sheer amount of food choice and variety ensures there's something for everyone. Children under 3 eat free, and those over aged 11 are classed as an adult. Wine and cocktails are extra, and there's a great selection at a reasonable price. We tried the blue sparkling wine with our meal. The wine was nice, but nothing special. Because it had been decanted into a themed glass, it wasn't very fizzy. This said, we would get it again, and it is worth a try for the novelty factor. Another thing to note is that Pym is also on the dining plan, so if you're on a standard or plus meal plan, the food is fully included with one soft drink each. Let's go on to the food. So we started with the salad bar. There was a great selection of salad items, cold meats, fish, soups, cheeses, breads and so on. The croutons in the salad are gigantic. There's also a big selection of salad dressings, so you'll find something you like. Overall, this was fresh and tasty, and my personal favourite was the chicken roulette and the Caesar salad. On to mains, and there's pretty much anything and everything you could want here, from fresh pasta cooked to order, to the giant and mini burgers, pretzels, sandwiches and corn dogs. There's salmon, hot meats, a great selection of vegetables including multicoloured broccoli and carrots, as well as rice dishes, and a good selection of vegetarian and vegan options. There's also a separate children's section for simpler foods like chips or french fries, chicken goujons, that kind of thing. Because this is quite a big restaurant, the items are replenished pretty quickly, so everything stays really fresh. Next we went on to dessert, and again this is another really strong course. There's a huge choice of desserts. As we went for the last sitting and had quite a leisurely meal, we did notice they were a little bit slower in restocking these, but even so, there was a ton to choose from. You had sweet items like the giant Oreo cookie cake, which was really good, fresh fruit tart and mini key lime pies, which were even better, and then my all-time favourite they sell there, the pecan pie. There's also some less sweet options, so there's things like fresh fruit, there's jellies and cheese and biscuits and things like that too. We were pretty full after trying a lot of the mains, but even so, we found a few desserts to tempt us. Whilst we didn't try these, there are also a number of ice cream machines with different toppings, which did seem to be pretty popular. Overall thoughts, most high-themed restaurants, the theming is usually better than the food, and whilst there was a lot of items we tried that were just okay, nothing special but fine, we found a few things as we grazed around that were really good and well worth eating. The big plus here is the sheer variety of options. You won't leave hungry, and even the fussiest eaters will find something they like. This is one of our favourite buffet restaurants in Disneyland Paris. It serves a lot of the standard buffet items you'd expect, along with a lot of fun twists, which make a nice change. If you haven't tried it before, it's one to give a try next time you're in the parks. We should also mention the cast members here were very attentive. Not an easy task in a busy restaurant, but getting an extra drink, having your plates cleared between courses, it all happened really swiftly. Next we'll just cover a few questions and tips. This is quite a popular restaurant, but luckily with it being one of the bigger ones, it's usually not too difficult to get a spot. If you're staying on Disney property, you have access to book your reservation within 12 months of your stay. If you're staying off property, then reservations open 2 months before you go. We usually find it's possible to bag a last minute reservation here, but if you can't and you want to eat in the wider Avengers land, there is a quick service around the corner called Stark Factory, which is another option. Thank you for watching this video. We've got a lot of new food and restaurant reviews coming over the next few weeks and months, so if you did like this, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up and hit the notification button for more content. This is Adam, and until next time, just keep swimming.